Hey, what's up? What's good, collective? It's going to be a general reading. Take what resonates, leaves the rest, all right? Let's see. So, I'm kind of getting the vibe, picking up on the energy that um, maybe you're having a hard time making something stick or setting boundaries. I was going to say making boundaries, setting boundaries in place when it comes to love, when it comes to some sort of um, romantic situation, lovers, options, romantic interests. It's either you're having a hard time making something stick. That's what I'm getting. And I cut the deck on Great Big Love Beyond the Ordinary. No Ordinary Love is coming to mind by Sade. Okay. If you know who she is, that's amazing. If you don't, how dare you? And look her up. Okay. It's a little bit of old school. What do we have for the collective spirit regarding this energy? What do we have for this collective? The rose's kiss, learning to enjoy life more. Maybe this is you just being a little bit more selfish, needing to be more selfish, needing to put boundaries in place. Okay. I was called to light a pink candle. So you could be wearing pink. The pink is standing out to me here on this rose. Your name could be Rose, or you could be receiving some sort of pink roses. Roots of abundance underneath the deck. Something that is being stabilized, is being nurtured, or being called to take some more time out and really enjoy the love that is around you, enjoy the love that you bring, or someone wants to enjoy the love that you offer or bring to the table. They want to make life a little bit easier. They want to take off burdens off your shoulders. They want to uplift you. This is something that is star aligned. You see the stars here that are emanating out of this rose here? So this is something that has been written in the stars. And now the stars have aligned, I'm getting. You could be seeing ladybugs, and that could be a huge synchronicity when this is about to take place, or when this is going to come in to alignment or about to happen. What else do we have, Spirit? The Oracle's gift. And that's number 37, and that's 10. So we have 9, 10 here. So you could be receiving some sort of messages, going to oracles or watching tarot readings, and that's how you're going to know things are coming in, or this is how someone's going to be getting the tea on you, right? Because it's a teacup and there's literally a tea bag there. So someone's going to be getting the tea on you, and you could be the oracle, or they could be going to an oracle. But this is even speaking your truth or seeing beyond the situation. Like I feel like this is soul deep. This is a bond that's been steeping for lifetimes, okay? This has been kind of in the works, if you will, for a lifetime. So this is something that when it these forces come together, it's going to be unbreakable. And maybe you had to go through the experiences of a lot of thorns, like a lot of hurt, a lot of betrayal, a lot of pain in the past when it came to relationships, when it came to romance. But now I feel like, even the oracle's gift, I feel like you know yourself. You're in a really good space. You know when someone's right for you, when they have good intentions for you. 412 off the bat. 412 on the clock. But you know right off the bat when someone has ill intentions, because you've gone through so many lessons in love, and now you're learning to relax and enjoy yourself more, take time for yourself more. What else do we have, Spirit? Opening mind, being open minded. This is five, a five card change. This person may differ from you. So 12 and then 3, a burst of magic underneath, and then a tall tale. Like maybe you're not seeing something properly, or something hasn't been said, or you're not seeing something properly. And maybe that's why you need to go to an oracle, because you're stuck in your mind about something. And this is about you learning how to enjoy the fruits of your labor with the rose's kiss, a burst of magic. This person sees you as a burst of magic, or there's something that's coming in that you don't see clearly. And I think that's deliberately. Yeah. Or there's some sort of earth magic that's been happening behind the scenes. Yeah. Seeing beyond that you don't see clearly. Something about either you're going to an oracle or someone's going to an oracle about you, but I feel that this person is also gifted like you. And usually, when it's regarding twin flame readings, if you are psychically gifted or what have you, your twin flame will also have um, clairaudience, clairsentience, will also have some sort of spiritual abilities and gifts. And that's why there are so many lessons, so many thorns that you need to learn before uniting and integrating in your highest timeline, because these rare connections are meant to uplift, are meant to change humanity, community, right where you stand. It's like I feel like you've blossomed right before this person's eyes, or there's something that this person wasn't seeing with this tall tale because they were being blocked from it. They weren't meant to see it. It's like there was living a lie, or this person was living a lie, or how they were seeing something wasn't the right image of you or the situation. Let me read Oracle's gift. Number 37, which is 10, and it's energy. So it's all about energy. It's like a magnetic pull, and they sense that you're in your mind a lot, so that's why they feel like you're being burdened, but they see you as a burst of magic. Or when you see this person or you reconnect, and what I mean by reconnecting is because this relationship has been steeping over time, over lifetimes. It's not an ordinary relationship. You're meant to evolve and help uplift humanity, Christ consciousness, collective consciousness, divine consciousness. You're here to serve, to be in service. And in order to be in service, you have to, the healer doesn't heal people, the healer teaches others how to heal themselves. And that's how they become the healer. And then we have Oracle's gift, second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fates as a future determined by the choices you make now, seeing the signs around you, recognizing potential versus absolute determinism. So that's just it, right? It's exactly what I was saying. You're able to see who's right for you and who isn't with everything that you've gone through. And now, when this person comes in, it's going to feel like a burst of magic. And you might even feel like this person is pulling the wool over your eyes, or it's just too good to be true with a tall tale, like they're lying. So be careful of self sabotaging, but really ground yourself, because it's going to feel like magic. We have earth magic behind a tall tale and a burst of magic before a tall tale. And then it says seeing beyond. So this person sees the real you, the royal you. They see you for who you are. They know that you're their twin flame. They know that this is a profound connection, and it's not something to be played with. So when they come in, they want to come in correct, as they should. What else do we have, Spirit, for the collective and all viewers regarding this apology, forgiveness, return, sorry? Roses again, something significant about roses. And look, a roses came out, a rose's kiss. So maybe this is someone that you knew, or that's going to feel familiar. And in this lifetime, it's like a reconnection, because the way you left off in past lives, because it's a nine card. 2025, when I'm recording this video, is the 9 year of completion of cycles. So now they're returning. And when you meet this person, it's going to feel like a burst of magic and you're going to connect because I feel like you both have been doing the work. You both have been working on yourselves. Imagine two people that have been both working on themselves that reunite in this lifetime. Imagine the possibilities. That's why you have gone through so many duds. That's why you've kissed so many frogs. That's why you always it's like a moth to a flame. You always attract the I don't want to say, anything mean, but in the same token, that's why you keep attracting shit. That's why you keep attracting these players, these people that just want to play and tap it and leave. But I feel like there's an apology, but it's more of an apology from the last lifetime on how you left off because you weren't able, oh my gosh, you weren't able, this is so profound, you weren't able to stay connected somehow, or the way you separated was left unsaid. Like, say that in other lifetimes, they didn't have phones. So you weren't able to text. You had to get some sort of mail, some sort of letter. Excuse me, that was my stomach if you heard it. And maybe you didn't receive a letter or something that regarded an apology. I'm sorry, I can't come back. I can't return, or something of the sort. What else do we have here? Clarity, stress, one day. Yeah. So now the truth, intentions, honesty, turbulence, tensions, arguments. I'm sorry that one day it was an apology that they had to maybe leave and gain some clarity because they were going through some sort of turbulence, yeah, tension. But this could have even been in a past lifetime because someday, somewhere, another time, they want to return. And now I think that they're ready. I'm feeling that they're ready because they've been watching you. You see how this flower looks like a camera? It looks like a lens. And they were just going through a lot of stress, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, and they weren't ready. And maybe that they've gained some sort of clarity by going to an oracle, like I was saying in the beginning, that they went to an oracle, or you're going to an oracle, or you are, or they are an oracle. Take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. But one day, and that day is now. What do we have with quieting the mind for the viewer? What do we have for quieting distance, separation, space, block? So they want to, if there's a distance between you, and but this doesn't even have to be in a physical distance. It can be, it very well can be, but it could be a distance like an energetic in boundaries. That's why I was picking up on boundaries. Maybe you set a boundary and they feel distant from you because they know they can't reach you anymore. You're not the same version, or they're not the same version. Conflicted decisions, hot and cold. That's exactly how I feel. I feel conflicted. I feel like this is a past life love, but I don't feel like it's unhealthy. I don't feel like it's toxic. I don't feel like it's a karmic cycle again. I feel like it just maybe wasn't the right time. And just because it wasn't the right time, it doesn't mean that it's no. It just means not now. And they want to come in and they want to return. And it says one day, and this was their intention all along, to mind the gap, to gap the distance between you two, 14:14 on the clock. And they've made the decisions because they felt trapped. They felt trapped in their situation there because there was some sort of stress that they were going through and they weren't honest with you, and they didn't want, maybe there was some sort of shame or embarrassment, but they've been sitting on this, it's been steeping. But they know quieting the mind, they know that it was in their mind that made them separate. Like they couldn't wrap their mind around something. And maybe that they were living in a fantasy, and that's just it. Again, with the purple roses, roses are significant. And then we have loyalty under that. And then we have nourish. They want to come in and nourish you. They're going to be loyal, but they were thinking it was all in their head. And maybe it was just daydreaming, or they're daydreaming about you, or it was just a fantasy, and the connection that they felt was just one-sided. But I feel like they've gained some sort of space, and that brought in a clearer observation or perspective that is allowing them to that allowed them to make this decision to come in and want to make things right and return. I'm not so sure if it's an apology, but they do want to return. There is some sort of return. And I'm also feeling it could have been seeping for lifetimes, a return from lifetimes. Because it says return, and then it says one day, someday, somewhere, another time, in another life, I will find you and I will make you mine, and I will step up and do the things that I couldn't do in this lifetime. Maybe in another life, it was just so much stress, or that they were sorry that they couldn't be honest with you. I don't know, but there's going to be a deep recognition when you two connect or reconnect or come together. And whatever choices that they may have had, as soon as you guys connect, I mean, in the physical, like even just looking and being in each other's presence, they're going to want to gap the distance between you, and the multiple choices that they may have had, or the people that they had before meeting you or coming back into alignment with you is going to be made clear. What else do we have? Spirit, for the collective, for the viewer. Tape, very sticky situation, cutting things away in order to hold things together, fixing things. And then white, fresh mindset, playful, the fool, keep an open mind, be flexible, quieting the mind, keep an open mind. Yeah, as I had said that when quieting the mind came out, white. And then tape, they could have made you like a mixed tape. Something to do with music could be significant. They could be like a producer, singer, songwriter, or they're making you a mixtape, or I don't know, a file. I don't even know if mixtapes exist anymore, or CDs, but maybe they're making you a zip, right? Or some sort of PDF or file that is going to have a bunch of songs that they want you to listen to. They want you to be open-minded, or be open-minded when this person comes in, when this person returns, because they may not be your usual type, but they are someone that was committed to you in another life. And this person is going to be very playful. They're going to bring you flowers just because. They want to take you on adventures. They want to be playful. Look at that Ferris wheel. They want to tie you down. They want to tie you down and outlive a fantasy that they weren't able to live in another lifetime. And they're going to be loyal, and they want to nourish you. They want to pamper you. They want to spoil you, male or female, however that it fits for you, collective viewer. And they're cutting things away that are going to interfere with this. Maybe you met this person and you just really hit it off, but they just didn't show up again, or they just said, listen, I can't do this right now. It's not a good time for me. And it just ended it in a very respectable manner, because they were in a very sticky situation, but they know that they were going to return to you when the time was right. It's just they were under a lot of stress, but they've been kind of observing you. Look at this clock, this clarity. They know time's ticking with clock, okay? Because clock came out, and they've been watching you. Like, I feel like the Page of Swords with this card. Truth, intentions, honesty. They've been watching you with this camera, this lens. Purple could be significant, but they've gained clarity. That's the crown chakra. ringing in my ear, on my right ear. As I say that, that could be confirmation for you. What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have? What else is there? What messages do? Oh, two cards again. And then we have jam and cup. Stress in life, caution, a new start in life. They want a new start. They want to be, they're coming in positive. They want to change the direction. They want to know you. They want to preserve this. They view this as something worth preserving. They want to come in and offer a coffee and be like, listen, can we talk? Or if you don't know this person, they're going to be like, hey, let's go for a coffee. But you're going to know this person. There's going to be such a deep resonance with this person. And they're very knowledgeable. And they're coming in with sustenance. Something about cups is very significant. Like someone, I would say one of you could collect even teacups because there's a cup here and then a cup here. So you're both filling each other's cup because you've learned how to fill your own cup and this person has learned how to fill their own cup. And then coffee's going to lead to drinks. And I feel like this is within the same day. Coffee's going to lead to drinks and you're going to be celebrating and you're going to be with each other every single day thereafter. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? What else do we have for the collective? What do they need to know regarding this distance, quieting the mind? What do we need to know for the collective? Another two cards. Yeah, travel. So they could be at a distance. The Middle East could be significant. Travel, journey, wisdom, endurance, survival. They've been service, self-sufficient, con- conservation, stamina, conservation. So they've been watching you. Look, spoon, party. It says celebrating, party, celebration twice. You're going to be celebrating. They want to wine and dine you. And then we have feed your body well, food and drink. And then we have drink here, celebrating, friends with the spoon card. They want to come in and wine and dine you. They've been watching you from a distance. Somewhere where they have camels, or they just love the way your camel shows, right? And they love your wisdom. They love how strong you are, how you hold your own. They feel like they want to travel towards you or they're traveling towards you, like they want to mend that gap in between you because they feel like the distance is a block, so they're traveling towards you, feeding your soul. They want to come in and feed your soul. And then they see that you're hardworking, life sustaining, growth provider, seeking, respected, fearless. Bees could be significant. Oshun could be significant. Your name could be Melissa. Take it how it resonates. If you made it this far, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. And I'm wishing you love, success, and good health wherever the day may find you. Much love.